Hey, I'm Paige and I'm here chatting with Milky. I started doing music when I was 6. I think I was like performing in talent shows through school, and I think early on I decided that that's what I want to do with my life. I started posting online and had some pretty cool people see my music, and like the likes of Billie Eilish and stuff like that. And I guess now people kind of know me, which is fun, and hopefully I can keep going writing music. I kind of created the Paige's Space handle and stuff just because I wanted it to be like my place, you know, my place to create what I want. And I guess it's kind of like MySpace except Paige's Space, so it's not that original. But yeah, I just kind of post videos and stuff like that on Paige's Space. I wrote California when I was in lockdown, just kind of about how I want to get out of New Zealand and I want to see the world. And I've always wanted to make it in LA and like sing music and make music in LA. So I guess it's kind of like a bit of a tragic song about how I want my dreams to come true. The lyric that I'm the most proud of in the song is probably, I'm 24, still in my parents' house. I think that was probably like a really hard thing for me to admit because I don't want people to know that I was like 24 and living with my parents still. I guess it's like kind of being vulnerable and yeah, probably that lyric. It's pretty basic, but I love it. I'm a pretty selfish songwriter. And I like to write about my own personal experiences. A lot of my songs are just about my past relationships. I haven't been the best girlfriend before, so a lot of my songs are about that. Sometimes I'm a great partner, so I write about that. I guess I just try and make myself quite vulnerable in my music, and I just kind of don't think too much about it and talk about things that most people probably get embarrassed to talk about. I guess working with different producers and listening to different music as time goes on. I really like Lady Gaga and Ed Sheeran, which are really complete opposite worlds. So I kind of like to tie those two together a bit with a hint of R&B. I don't know. I guess if I write a song and I hear something that sounds like it could be cool, I don't really think too much about it and I just chuck it in, hoping that it'll work. But I guess I don't have a genre. I just kind of do what sounds nice to me. I love performing live. It's like the thing that keeps me going. Doing all the stadium shows with like 660 and then I did a show with Rule, Holly Humberstone, like artists I love. I guess it's kind of like exposing yourself to different types of audiences and people and scoping it out and seeing what people like. It's definitely given me a lot more confidence. I think the thing that gave me the most confidence doing live shows is probably like busking on the street when I was 16. That's kind of where you got to win people over, and I think that being an opening act for people kind of gives you that opportunity to win people over, and I get really excited by doing that, and I want to do that for as long as I can until I can do my own shows until people want to see me. So it's been fun so far. I have an album coming out this year, which I'm really excited about. It'll be my first album, so I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully I can do a tour. I want to come to Australia and do some shows. Yeah, so I've got a lot of new music and I'm really excited to put it out because I really love this album. I planned to do an EP, and then I guess I was writing about the same type of themes for a year and a half, and then I decided, I could make this an album. Like, all these songs are cohesive with each other, and yeah, I love albums. I'm a real fan of music, and I thought it'd be time for me to make an album. I'm 25 now, so I thought, why not? My album's about being a really good person, a really shitty person, and kind of being the in-between of bad and good, and I guess it just made sense for me to make an album. Lady Gaga and Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus. I'll say that. I love her. Probably The Fame Monster by Lady Gaga. Probably, like, I don't know why I keep talking about Miley, but probably the last song. Honestly, probably just about hoping that I get it right, that I do it right. Wow. Miley Cyrus. What Dreams Are Made Of from Lizzie McGuire. My first concert was Born This Way Ball, Lady Gaga. I saw Zara Larsson in Sydney at a Red Room. That has been my favourite concert so far. A Backstreet Boy. I'd like to perform in Japan or Korea. Yeah. What About Me by Shannon Knoll. My most memorable show was opening for Rule. He has such a cool crowd, and he was my favourite artist at the time, so yeah, I love him. It was so cool. I still have songs from Camp Rock and High School Musical on my playlist, and I'm not embarrassed by it at all. Lady Gaga has had the biggest influence on the music industry. Like, it's just not even a question. Don't think about it, just do it. I've wanted to be a musician since before I've remembered. Like, since I was like 4, I used to perform in kindy, but when I saw Joe Jonas singing I Gotta Find You during Camp Rock, that was when I was like, I want to make music.